What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Hi, how are you? My dogs are fighting. If you can't tell, I moved. This is not my usual filming location, so we've switched it up. This is my new house. I don't know if this is going to be where I film always. I probably will film in the guest room once I get it figured out. But yeah, we're moved in. So you might hear my dogs fighting a lot in this video. I'm going to try and keep them split up as much as possible. Girls, be sweet. But anyways, it's been a while and I'm sorry about that. But you know, I was moving. A lot has happened. I moved. I got a new piercing. I got a new light. All these crazy things. Also, the light is making me realize how dirty my glasses are. So we are actually back with another haunted locations video. So let's get started, shall we? This week's video is haunted places in Illinois. I picked 5 places. These are obviously in no particular order. I've never, categorize them that way. We're gonna try our best to ignore them. They sound so mean to each other, but I promise you that they're not. So anyways, the first place that we're gonna talk about is the Lincoln Park Zoo. At one time, more than 35,000 dead bodies were buried there. Most of them had been relocated over the years, but it's recently been discovered that that more than 12,000 are still buried there. When this was learned, rumors began circulating that the zoo was haunted. Whether it is or isn't, the belief is strong enough that the Lincoln Park Zoo holds events every year relating to the rumor. Or my dogs. I don't know. It draws many paranormal lovers who hope to catch a glimpse of a long dead apparition or two. So it's not necessarily to say that that one is actually haunted. It's just rumors because it was an old cemetery at one point, and that there are unfortunately still some bodies there. The second place we're going to talk about is the Manteno State Mental Hospital. It opened in 1930. The mental facility was once the most advanced in existence. Those who couldn't get proper care elsewhere came here in hopes of having their lives changed for the better. All was going well until tragedy occurred. In 1939, typhoid ran roughshod, which basically ran rampant through the hospital, killing 47 of its patients. Since that day, the hospital seemed to implode on itself. Patients kept piling in to the point that it became overcrowded. With too few staff to look after everyone, malpractice quickly followed. Patients were dying left and right, forcing the hospital to forever close its doors in 1985. So it really didn't close very long ago, actually. It closed not even 40 years ago. It's since been turned into a veterans home, but the lingering souls appear to have never left. Cold spots, strange sounds, and eerie occurrences keep everyone on their toes to this day. I mean, I understand that one. Like, a lot of like mental hospitals, like old ones especially, there's so much energy in those places, a lot of it negative. And like, you put in a bunch of people who have different types of mental health issues, like, people who have schizophrenia and just like overly anxious, overly depressed people, just in one place, and all of that energy mixing together can cause a lot of energy that could possibly come back and be very, very negative. So whether it is a actual spirits or just like a build up of the energy throughout the years or whatever it is, I'm sure it gives off a very, very eerie feeling for sure. The next place is the Chicago River. Back in 1915, Chicago witnessed a tragedy, the likes of which hasn't been seen since. The SS Eastland fell victim to a capsizing. The accident saw the deaths of 844 passengers and crew out of more than 2,500 on board. I'm gonna have a lot of editing in this video because I have to keep track of my dogs. What are you doing? With so many lives lost, the city was tasked with opening its businesses' doors to serve the most as makeshift morgues. I can't talk today, and that's really rough because I'm reading. Soon local merchants had their buildings filled with the dead in an attempt to right the horrible wrong that occurred that day. Today, locals and tourists alike have witnessed their fair share of ghost sightings within these buildings. They say you can often see apparitions appear and disappear right before your eyes. It would seem the lost spirits from this accident are forever cursed to wander the lands near where they died, which is very, very unfortunate and very sad to think about. Number 4 is Bachelor's Grove Cemetery, believed by many to be America's most haunted graveyard, established around 1840. These burial grounds are the final resting places of only 82 people. There are many more graves, but for whatever reason, they were left unused. Those who have visited the cemetery say that it is home to the White Lady. This spirit is said to have been buried right next to her young baby. People claim to see a ghostly figure wandering the graves while carrying a child. This is sad. It's another case of postpartum, probably. Very sad. Number 5 and the final place that we're going to be talking about is the McPike Mansion. I believe that's how you say it, McPike. The McPike Mansion of Alton, Illinois is one of the most haunted locations in all of the United States. Paranormal investigators and those interested in the otherworldly flock to the mansion every year in hopes of seeing a ghost. It's believed that whatever is haunting the abode comes from a time well before the mansion was even built. Since its construction was completed in 1869, wherever the ghost originates from is ancient. Many think it's a Native American spirit. Others say the ghost is that of a woman who was found dead in one of the mansion's bathtubs. Whatever the case may be, it's enough to attract thousands of curious people each passing year. Some will camp out in the mansion's grounds. Many of them take the tour that is now offered. All hope to rub shoulders with whatever is haunting the archaic property. That one's interesting as well. I've never heard of the McPike Mansion, and I am one of those people that I like to read these kind of things if you're not aware. But yeah, that is all that I have for this week's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next week, possibly in the same location. Sorry, that was a weird noise. Possibly in the same location next time, because I don't know when I'm gonna get a chance to fix up my spare room. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope that you enjoyed. Please make sure that you like and share and leave a comment down below about one of these places, or just any place that you might want me to talk about, and share with a friend that you think would like this video. So yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thanks. Bye.